Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a chevron quilt block, and you can turn that quilt block into a pattern like this so that you can have rows of zigzag patterns. So let's get started. For each chevron quilt block, you will need two 10-inch squares that are different colors or different prints from each other. Then you're going to bring right sides together, or bring the pretty sides of the fabric together. So on the bottom, I have my lighter piece of fabric, and I'm having the back side or wrong side of the fabric facing down, and the pretty side is facing up. The next piece of fabric is my darker fabric. It's laying right side down or pretty side down. So you're bringing right sides together of both pieces. Then you're going to place pins around all four edges and stitch 1/4 inch seam all the way around. Now I'm using one of these turning cutting mats because I want to cut corner to corner, and I don't want to have to move my fabric to go the other way. So all I'm doing is turning it like this, where the corners are right in front of me, place my ends of the ruler on each corner, and then cut in half. Now I'm just going to turn it the other way, line the ruler up on the corners and a little bit more, and then cut it. And you wind up with 4 pieces. So after you've got all of your pieces cut out for a quilt, you want to divide it up into 2 even stacks at the same number of pieces in each stack. And right now I have my darker fabric on top, which is this one here. So this is on top on both stacks. What I want to do is turn the other stack over so that my light fabric is on top. So then you're going to take each piece one at a time. So select one of your stacks. This one here has the lighter fabric on top. So take each piece in that stack, lift the top piece up to where both colors are showing. And what I want to do is make sure this seam is going towards the light fabric. So I'm going to just take my iron and press. Then go to all of the pieces in this stack and do that. Now take your other stack. This one has the darker fabric on top. Open it up. Make sure the seam is facing towards this dark fabric, and then press on top. So do all of the pieces in that section, and you will see that this seam is going towards the dark fabric and this seam is going towards the light fabric. Take one of the stacks and then take 2 and bring it to where the dark fabric is coming together here in the center. So you bring those 2 pieces together, right sides together, pretty sides, and stitch a 1/4 inch seam. Do all of them in that stack. Then take the other stack and you're going to bring the 2 lighter pieces together and stitch those right along here 1/4 inch, and do all of them in the other stack just like this. Here's one from the stack where the 2 lighter colors were stitched together in the center. I'm going to open it up like this, and this time I want to press this seam going away from me. So I'm just going to open it up like that and press. Then take your other ones where the darker fabric is stitched together in the center, open it up and press along here. So when you're done, you will have these two center seams going in opposite direction. This one is going this way, and this one is going this way. Now take one of each that look like this, and you're going to bring front sides together, right sides. So you want to line this dark fabric up with the dark fabric here. Bring them on top. You're going to pin that center seam first. So make sure that the seam on the bottom is going in the opposite direction than the seam on top. It should feel nice and flat in there. So place a pin there to hold that seam. Place another pin over here and here, and stitch a 1/4 inch seam along there. So after you've stitched, then you want to unfold it again and then press the seam on top. And you want the seam going all in one direction. Don't have half of it going one way and the other half going another way. Pick a direction and press it all one way. Now, this is just a small sample. This is a 36-inch square. So for most of you, you're probably going to want to make this bigger. So for just this 36-inch square, I have 3 in each row. So 3 rows this way and 3 rows that way. So I had to make a total of 9 of these blocks. Once you get the number of blocks sewn together that you want, then line the points of each block. This is a block, this is a block, this is a block. Line them like this and stitch them together, 1/4 inch seam. Then go down to your next row, have the points going up, stitch those together, and then the next row and so forth until you got all your rows. Then stitch this row onto this row and the other remaining rows on to at the bottom of each row. I hope that makes sense. Now, if you like this block, but you don't want to make a great big giant quilt, here is a table runner with just a row of chevron blocks stitched together. So if you're interested in making something smaller like this, I'm going to have a link below your YouTube screen in the description section. It's called Zigzag Quilt. And in that tutorial, I show you other ways you can lay these blocks in a table runner to get some really unique designs. So I hope you check that tutorial out. Well, I hope this tutorial was helpful to you and you try making this chevron quilt block. If you're interested in getting to other links, down below your YouTube screen in the description section will be a list. So as you're scrolling down, click on the word more. That description section will expand open and you will see all those links appearing. And remember, this table runner is called Zigzag Table Runner. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.